What's up with what's your thoughts on everything that went down in LA with the fires?
Yeah, a human done that. Yeah, I think they were set by a human.
You think it was some sort of political thing, or it was just like some asshole that's running around trying to?
Every year, California have a bunch of fires, and I think this is how they clear land for future land development. They just don't intend for it to. They can't predict how it's gonna go. Yeah. But I think they do this for to clear land so they can develop land in the future.
Trump came over there and he was going back and forth with the mayor, the governor over there.
They were putting up the red tape to bureaucracy that stops a lot of things that go on in America. And he's coming along and said, hey, let's move the bureaucratic agencies that's going to slow it down. Let these people go clear out their own house if they can. Let Americans be Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with everything that's going on, I hate to say this term, but like it can make America great again?
America was great once before, man. Yeah.
But do you think we can get back to that? Because I'm talking about
never.
When we sat down and we're talking about the children in this generation, you said they can't get better, right?
Never. As the world progresses and goes on, it doesn't get better. Things are gonna get worse because the world is not starting over; it's coming to an end. Get some shit. Yeah, it's old. Been here for thousands of years. This world is not getting better. It's getting worse. The more it progresses, the longer it goes on. And then once it gets worse, it'll start over again. But man, this motherfucker got to be destroyed. And then, some new humans got to come along.
It's wild to think about, but I genuinely feel the same way. And I fear because, we have kids. And I fear for what they're going to have to deal with in their future. I guess the only thing we could do is best prepare them.
Robots will rule one day. Robots, AI, technology will rule over humans one day. And then it'll start over. But man, this is getting worse. Got to be destroyed. I don't see man getting better. Man is getting more wicked.
When you say robot, and when most people say when robots, AI takes over the world, what does that look like? Like robots are president? Like how does that what does it look like?
So it'll be robot judges, and whatever you do wrong will go into a computer system, and then the computer system will say, okay, this is what you would get, or you should get, or you deserve. It won't be no more compassion. The AI won't have compassion. It won't understand mitigating factors. That meant I was hungry for stealing. So your doctor is gonna. Right now they got AI doctors. Your AI doctor ain't the same as your human doctor who been knowing you forever and gave birth to your children. So the robot will rule over human.
That'll be a terrifying world.
Well, go to Walmart and see when you rang up your groceries. And it's saying you didn't put it on that scale, and you put it in that scale, and you got to ask for a human to come over here to swipe their code. You going through it now.
It's already happening.
Yeah. I went to do a test the other day for my little health shit. You go to the lab, all the reception windows, all them shit's closed. All that guy's little kiosk on the side. And then you go in there, you swipe your insurance card, swipe your license, and that's it. And there are some people that couldn't figure this shit out. They were like,
the bank.
Go home, call the number, but you can't stay here because there ain't nobody there to talk to you.
Damn.
It's just a computer.
Yeah, nigga, shit. It's something when you go to some of these new restaurants, fast food places, and you trying to get your order together, and you saying you don't want the sauce on there, but you want to add it, and you can't. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, shit, nigga, the robot don't understand.
Well, we went to Atlanta to that restaurant, and they had that shit bring out the order.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious because this dude's like, oh, no, I'm not eating no food that a robot's bringing to me. They need a human to bring my food to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is wild to think about that it's really going down that way. And I see it. I think part of me is again just that Uncle Joe shit, where I'm like, you know,
Can't be good.
I'm angry at it. You know, I'm definitely angry at it. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, they gonna start asking the robot, you think we should go to war? The robot go determine what war starts, and man, yeah, that robot go rule.
YFN LUCCI's coming home, I believe, this week. Mm-hmm. By the time people see this, maybe he'll already be home. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on what he's got going on and him coming home?
Depending on if he come home angry, you know, the resentful, because did nobody support him. Let's check the heart. Let's look at his heart. And yeah, that's go determine. You know, if he look at it as being a second chance at life, let me get back into my career, he could flourish.
I've heard you say that about folks who, when they first come home from prison, they have a great opportunity to jump out and take advantage of that opportunity with all the stories and all the information, all the things that they've been through, stuff that people hang on to every word for. Like,
Yeah.
But it's dependent on what you do with that. If you go on a run and do these interviews and go write about it and come out here and try to actually live right versus coming out here and try to be chaotic.
Yeah.
You know.
So come home angry. Yeah. You know, mad at who didn't support him, and you know, and I think that blocked their blessing. You know, the angry inmate, as I call him. Yeah, the angry inmate. I think it blocked their blessing. You know, just coming home trying to move forward, and understand I got a second chance. I think he do way better. So
Has Woody become the poster boy of like how you should be when you're home?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna get accepted how Woody got accepted. Woody won the hearts of Black America.
Yeah.
By spending all that time on the stand. So he won the hearts of people. And he's charismatic. A lot of these don't have charisma. You know what I'm saying?
All these 20 verse ones you gotta have.
A lot of these niggas ain't got, you know, he's charismatic, homie.
That's true.
And he have a persona and a personality that makes him likable. No matter what he done.
Yeah.
So most don't have that.
Do you think, because it is wild, we can't avoid the fact that it is in that same conversation of the 6ix9ine, right? The snitching. Did 6ix9ine kill off the idea of hating the snitch?
Mm-mm.
Because
they still hated on him.
I mean, like maybe not kill. Maybe he didn't kill it off, but he's made it
black.
die down.
Well, he wasn't black.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't black, homie. So it was easy. He didn't have it that hard. He wasn't black.
Yeah.
Woody killed it. Yeah, Woody killed it. Cause this thing, I was playing it.
I was gonna say you contributed too now.
I came out playing it and was despised and man, a snitch, man. And I'm just bullshitting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then here come
Woody killed it. Woody made black people embrace a snitching, a killer snitching. But prior to that, this would have never happened.
Yeah.
right.
We've never seen it to this caliber.
Yeah.
And he could go out and openly say, yeah, I did. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the flyest part.
Yeah.
Well, we had never seen a black killer do that. Most he been shamed. But shit, nah, Woody broke that barrier.
You know what else is something that people got to think about? We don't most people don't know how many people are out there that you're amongst that already snitched.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because there's so many of them, right? And they're quiet.
It's more accepted than it is rejected.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that do it. And a lot of people just don't ever speak up about it. But now that they see somebody, they're like, well, let's hold on to him. This way I don't get judged for the things that I have done, because a lot of people snitch. When it comes to federal cases, most people snitch. Everybody tells you about how they won't do anything until they get behind in that room and they ain't got shit to do with shit and they start talking. We know how it goes. A lot of people that hold it down, they do it for pride. Mm-hmm. Right? They do it for pride and they regret it 4 days later. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, 20 years in, they be wishing they had done it.
Yeah, so.
I mean, a nigga snitch on every episode of 48, so.
That's a good point. And they've been running for a hot minute, so.